Let's pivot the conversation a little bit and look at your experience. So you are an American and you immigrated to the country legally. So can you
Yes.
tell us about that process? What was that like for you?
It's like climbing Mount Everest of paperwork. And it's difficult. I came to the States for the first time in the year 2000 with an F1 student visa, which is a very limited visa. You have to stay at a particular school. You can only work on their campus. You can only work for 20 hours a week, and you have to be a full-time student the whole time. And it's a non-immigrant visa. You cannot become a citizen from that visa. Then I got married to an American. I didn't apply at that point for a green card, although I had the right to, being married to an American, because we knew we wanted to minister abroad. We ended up back in South Africa for 14 years. At the end of that time, when we moved back to the States, we had to go through this immigration process. And it's one visa after another. Then it's the green card. Then it's the citizenship process. I had to have no fewer than 5 background checks, usually in New Orleans, where I would have to have my fingers taken, all sorts of biometrics taken. I had to have 3 interviews. My wife was interviewed as well in person. I had to take a literacy test, an English test, an American history test, an American civics test. I remember I asked you some of the questions. You didn't know all of them either, right?
Not all of them.
Right. So I learned a lot of American civics from watching The West Wing. But I had to take that. Exam. I even had to get vaccinations. I had to get 9 shots in one day at a doctor whose job it is to do these inoculations for people who want to become citizens. And I had already had some of those inoculations, but the South African documents didn't count as proof. I had to get them again. So yeah, it was difficult. But after our visa was converted to a permanent residency in the green card, because I'm married to an American citizen, I only had to be on a green card for 3 years. A lot of people, it's 5 years. And after 3 years, I took that exam and we had that interview and all of that. And yeah, they swore me in. I had to renounce allegiance to any other foreign power. I had to pledge loyalty to America. I had to pledge allegiance. And then they swear you in. It's a very emotional thing. And it's a special day because you know that you've summited Everest and you did it the right way.
So how would you respond?